Greetings, fellow painters and craftsfolk. Craftsfolk, yeah.
Craftspersons.
Welcome to Painting. Welcome to Painting Happy Little Minis. I'm Rick.
I'm Dave.
And I'm Gretchen.
And today we are continuing painting some amazing Wizkids miniatures from their Wave 9 set.
Indeed.
And if you tuned in on Tuesday, you saw that Dave was working on the Sharknado. And cannons. And I was working on, and will continue to be working on, the beautiful octopus and a large cannon, and also the walking statue of Waterdeep. But I'm only
just have
very
to,
many.
Like, one up me all the time.
Well, we gave one of these away.
We did.
So that was amazing. And I'm actually just going to be working on the shield because I want to see if what I want to do works. If it doesn't,
You're in trouble.
no, it just means cool. But Gretchen has brought something new to the table today.
Land shark, land shark.
What are you going to be painting?
Blew it.
The what? The bullet?
Boulet.
Yeah.
The boulet.
The bullet?
Le boulet.
The
I
land shark?
can.
That'd be cool.
It looks so much like a little toad.
It's kind of crazy.
But I love it, so I'm gonna paint it.
Yeah.
It's my. I would bring home one of these as a pet.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at its big fat face.
The fact
has
that
like
it can...
Should we just call you Dustin?
The jowls of like a pit bull. That's what it looks like
Yeah.
it has. Like you could just squish its face.
Right.
The fact that it is big enough to basically eat a
As
horse.
somebody who has a squishy, jolly face, I feel attacked.
That thing right there can eat a horse. So
It can eat a horse, but you can also squish its face.
true.
Yeah.
It's a good
but
boy.
Rick, you can eat a horse.
This is also true. Dang it.
But nothing to be afraid of.
Okay, recover from birthday celebrating. I didn't do anything super crazy birthdaying. I went on a nice little dinner date and had cheesecake.
Wait.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah, that was your birthday.
Yeah.
Did you go to the Cheesecake Factory?
No, I went
Apparently
to
where they
Outback.
make them. No?
Nope.
Okay, that's good. Cool.
I don't do a bunch of fancy things. Even on my 21st, I didn't do anything fancy. Nope.
Okay.
I went out and ordered one drink and was like, oh, here we are.
Nice. I went out and got terribly drunk.
Nice. So did I.
Wow.
Well, also in Australia, it's I would have been legal for 3 years.
Oh,
So it was
wow.
just like
True.
another birthday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or Saturday night.
I actually got drunk with a bunch of Australians on my 21st.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
I was in Hawaii
Nice.
and went down to Waikiki.
Yeah.
And there were a bunch of Aussies there on vacation. And yeah.
and that was it.
Yeah, that's all I can say about that.
Right. And there the story ends.
And it must.
You're into the lesson.
And it must end. Just want to say hi to everybody. I see that
Steal.
Kat's in the
Steal
chat
one.
over on YouTube.
Steal.
I'm betting
One of
that
these.
Byron, who's usually in our Facebook chat, is going to be on YouTube today or Twitch because apparently he got put in Facebook jail.
Oh, dear.
Oh, Facebook jail. That's not good.
I don't know why, and it's
I think it's because he refused to use the face app thing yesterday.
yeah, could have been it.
Could have been.
I didn't use that.
I took a photo of myself to run through there, and then I looked at the photo and it was like, that's old enough.
I just figured that I'll be whatever I am when I'm older. Like what? I don't need a preview.
I kind of
The worst part as well is if like you got the preview,
Yeah.
and then when you actually got older, you're like, that's nothing like the preview.
right. It lied to me, face app. It's funny that's like the big thing right now, and also the whole Area 51 thing.
Right.
Hi.
Are you
These things
prepared?
happen.
I'm not prepared. I'm not gonna go down. They don't have my sword. I'm sorry.
Oh, what do you mean they don't have your sword?
They don't have my sword.
Like-
I'm not bringing the sword to Area 51 to go break in. That's
the worst.
yeah.
Has your boyfriend had any comments on that?
Any comments on
I
it?
mean, you know, secret spy stuff, right?
No. He hasn't had any comments on it.
Dang it.
He's out of the military now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was the one thing I told him when we were dating, though. I was like,
When you were dating?
Yeah.
Are you not
We're
doing that
still
anymore?
dating.
Oh,
but
okay, great.
when we first started dating, I told him that the only rule, like, no girlfriend clearance. Like, that doesn't exist in our relationship. But I was like, the only rule is that, like, that breaks that is aliens.
Oh, okay.
Like, if there's aliens, then I get to know.
He has to tell you about it.
He has to immediately.
Interesting.
He was like, no. It's like that.
Which immediately gave you the right answer. So there
Was that no,
are.
he couldn't tell you about it, or no, there
It was,
weren't?
no, he's not gonna
Okay.
break protocol and tell me about aliens.
That's a
Which
shame.
immediately tells you there are aliens.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
It'd
we
be
all hope,
handy.
right? Because I want there to be aliens.
That'd be
I know you
fun.
I think it's selfish of us to think that we're the only thing in the known universe.
I think it's highly unlikely.
I subscribe to a slightly different approach, which is that there are other alien civilizations out there,
Mm-hmm.
but by the time they develop the technology to be able to travel
Yeah.
sort of in an interstellar fashion,
Mm-hmm.
that technology runs rampant or something. But basically,
Ugh.
they very rarely make it out of their solar system.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm suggesting that might happen to us.
Also
Something will
fair.
happen, and we won't make it. We'll be on the cusp. But
I'm okay with that. I
you're
don't
a
think
big
we
fan
need.
of cusps.
Well, yeah, but I'm also a fan of like, we don't need to go beyond our galaxy or solar. You know, yes, our solar system, but not our galaxy.
Okay.
On Twitch, someone's asking about what shark that is.
Oh, what shark this is? Oh, yeah, Megalodon Jaws is asking about it. So, no doubt, big fan of it. This is from the everything we're painting today is from the Wizkids.
Nolzors or deep cut line?
Those are deep cuts. I think this one is from Deep Cuts. Here's the packaging. It's from Wave 9. And when does Wave 9?
It should be out now.
Should be out now.
Yeah.
So in your local store, head down, check out Wave 9 of the Wizkids Deep Cuts. I must admit, I didn't do any research.
On what kind of shark it is?
No, on the...
It looks like a great white.
It's a great white, yeah. But on the color of the mouth,
Oh.
great white.
That's close enough.
yeah. So, kind of pinkish.
Okay.
Whether it's actually pinkish or it's just covered in, like, residual blood. I'm not sure.
Yes.
They
One or
find
the other.
such cool things in the bellies of sharks.
They do.
Yes. All the cool things. License plates.
Suits of armor.
What?
Puppy dogs. Suits of armor?
Yeah. They have found bits of plate mail and suits of armor in sharks before.
Oh, wow.
I mean, the oldest living shark currently is like 500 years old or something. It's something ridiculous.
Wow.
It lives in like a volcano somewhere. It's blind. The scientists just kind of watch it go
Okay.
throughout its day. Like, well, that sure is an old shark, just minding its business, doing shark things.
Are you sure that's real?
I
Or
mean,
is
it
that
might be
from
300 years old, but it's
Okay.
still like an obscene amount of
It's
like years for an
For a fish.
animal. Yeah,
Right.
Where do they get this information? Science? I don't know.
science.
Science. I have to check that out.
Yeah, look it up. Just look up like super duper old shark. Just like
I will use exactly those search words.
super duper old shark that lives in a volcano.
Yeah, well, it does say the oldest sharks are Greenland sharks,
Yeah, that's what it is.
between 300 and 500 years.
There we
There you
go. See? I remember the important details.
Excellent.
It's just doing shark things.
something I just noticed with this shark as well, in the mouth. It's something very, very cool. I've never seen modeled onto a shark before, a shark miniature. There's the second row of teeth
Nice.
in the back there. Check that out. So there you go, Megalodon jaws.
I don't fully know what I'm going to do with this dude yet.
You're gonna make it amazing.
If you're going to make it amazing, yeah, obviously, like every single other thing I
Do?
paint.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fact.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, they believe it to be 512 years old.
512 years old. Just being a shark.
They
Maybe,
That's their estimate.
that
We don't know for sure.
they don't know for sure. They didn't get the birth certificate. Disappointing.
could you imagine just being a shark for that long? Just
Nope.
perusing the ocean?
No.
Well, I'm just cruising around in an old volcano from the sounds of things.
Just hanging out.
Yeah.
It's like, how does he even eat if he's blind? It's like
Just find
through
stuff.
scent.
Yep. Echolocation.
He's just doing his
Marco.
best.
Pull out.
Polo. Marco. Polo.
But then you gotta hear the whole tale about, I remember Marco Polo. It's like,
He
dang it,
was
old
very
shark.
tasty.
It's like, dang it, old shark. You and your knowledge.
Yeah, he has to be like 600 years old to have eaten
Yeah.
Marco Polo. Close though.
Mike G was asking about mini transportation.
Oh, mini transportation. Okay, there are lots and lots of options for miniature transportation. Depends on how many minis you're talking about, what type of minis they are. But if you're talking about like a small number of models that you're carrying around to a game, like a role-playing game or something like that, then where you've said you're using Tupperware and old beach towels at the moment, that's pretty reasonable actually.
I use one of those gray toppers that has the foam in it.
Okay.
You can get the bigger ones that are like this big. I can't remember who makes it. Chessex?
Oh, it's one of the old Chessex.
Chessex ones.
Right, yep.
And I have a small one that holds about 6 to 8 miniatures.
Right.
For like, yeah, these are my normal RPG characters.
Yeah.
This is all my gnolls. All, where I can put like 30 gnolls or 50 goblins
Yep.
in one of these other ones.
There are, I think, three main companies that make carrying cases, bags. Four.
Citadel makes them.
So Citadel makes them. So they're those ones are very hard shell, hard plastic shells with layers of foam with cutouts for miniatures or sort of wavy bits to allow you to sort of mess around and get the right configuration for your minis. Battle foam is another one.
Yep.
So Battle foam have bags that where the walls are lined with plastic.
And they usually
hard
have
plastic.
them specific to a different, like, I know that they made a battle foam for Star Wars Legion.
Right. Yep.
And it comes
Yeah.
pre-cut for that.
Yeah, they have a lot of generic layers of foam, like sheets of foam, trays of foam. Sorry, and they have a lot of custom cut foam as well.
Okay.
So whenever GW makes a new release or Star Wars Legion makes a new release, that sort of thing, they'll have a new tray for that. KR Multicase are a company out of the UK, and they do something similar. They have like a bright blue foam
Okay.
foam trays, and they have cardboard sort of folding cases, much like you'd see used for carrying cards,
Okay.
like magic cards, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they also have sturdy like cases that you can then put those cardboard
Nice.
cases into. And then I think it's Feldherr, are a German company,
Okay.
and they do something quite kind of similar as well.
Nice.
So you can check out any of those. If you're in the US, Citadel and Battle Foam would probably be the easiest to get hold of.
Yeah. I mean, Chessex still makes, I think, those other ones.
Quite
but
possibly.
But I'll tell you what, you'll break your fingernails will like get peeled to the
Trying to-
off.
Trying
It's
to get in
just-
that.
and that's not to bag on Chessex for it. It's just they just up your game.
Nice.
Just a little bit, please.
Nice. Mike G said that he's having trouble with his Song of Ice and Fire armies. Another thing that a lot of folks do is use tool cases,
Yeah.
toolboxes.
I can see that
Yeah, fish
working.
tackle boxes and toolboxes.
Toolboxes, yeah. If you use it like metal toolboxes and put magnets on the bottom of your minis,
Yeah, absolutely.
absolutely fine. Which is also great for the larger, more flimsy minis that have lots of bits sticking out.
Yeah.
Sometimes putting those in foam can be a recipe for disaster. But yeah, all good. But it looks like Kat and Mike G are having a conversation about it in the chat already. But yes, Megalon Jaws says, thanks, Dave. I'm assuming you and Rick will be at Gen Con.
Yeah.
Swing by the Simon booth. I will have presents for you.
Ooh.
Oh, so now I know who Megalodon Jaws is.
Pete.
Pete,
Yeah.
of course.
And he's a huge fan of Jaws.
So, Pete, how's that for the interior of a shark's mouth? Is that all right? Is that cool? Or are they a little bit more gray?
Yeah, you better get it right
Inside?
because he loves Jaws.
Yeah, Pete's gonna keep us
honest on it.
honest on that.
All right.
Cool. Oh, he said it looks very good.
All right.
But here we are. On Tuesday, I messed around with some of the contrast paints. I was going to try and.
Is it not working on
put a
that
wash.
material?
It wasn't working on the transparent.
I'm glad you did that
plastic.
before I did.
Yeah. Well, one of the things I did was, I took this home and I sprayed it with the Munitorium varnish from Citadel. So it's like a matte finish. So now I'm going to try it again, see if it works this time.
All right.
But last time I messed around with the Pterodon turquoise. It was just a little bit too green. So I'm using enough. I'm going to use the Acalian green, which is a little bit more blue. Not saying the colors are mislabeled or anything, but
You're not saying, you're just
But
saying.
no,
you're
sorry.
not saying it.
I'm just ...
Ooh. If anybody has watched Mamma Mia, you know what that means.
I haven't watched Mamma Mia. What does it mean?
I'm not going to say it.
Okay, thank you.
I can't believe you haven't watched Mamma Mia. I thought you were a big ABBA fan.
It's okay to just let him be wrong. ...
I still don't know what it means.
Yeah, it's fine. You don't need to know what it means. I'll tell you after the show.
Okay, thanks.
Probably when you're older.
Yeah.
When I'm older.
When you're old enough to understand.
Oh wait, I feel that that's like a line from the show. Is it?
No.
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 Oh, here we go. There's a little bit of beading, but not much. What do you think?
Ah, that's working.
So that's just mixing a little bit of the, I think it's Imperial Blue from the Vallejo range with the Acalian Green
Okay.
contrast. And I think when I get to the top here with the texture there, I'll mix in some white to get some like foamy kind of look. There's still a little bit of beading, but not much, which is nice.
I can dig it.
But yeah, I think because of the vibrancy of the pigments in the contrast paints,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to work really well over the any of the translucent parts, as long as you've got that matte varnish on them first. It's really what that's doing at like a microscopic level. It's just adding texture to it,
Okay.
so that the light doesn't react the same way. Instead of being like a glossy, glassy surface,
Yeah.
it's just got that sandy texture to it.
In
It's
the
worked really well.
Facebook chat, we haven't really said hi to everybody there, but hi everybody, James and Keith and Ryan and everybody. One Inch Heroes, Drew and Mini Painting Studios in the beginning asked, yo, is this a mukbang or not?
A mukbang?
I don't know what a mukbang is.
I don't know.
It's where people eat food
It's where
Oh.
people eat food?
and talk and film themselves.
Okay.
Oh.
I could go for some food. I can always go for food. I'm a hungry person.
I feel like that must be something that is newer or something, and I'm just showing my age again.
Right. Might be, Rick. It might
Yeah.
be.
Dang it, Dave, you're supposed to be on my side.
Who's supposed to be on your side?
What? You are.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all good, man.
No, Rick, you're not old at all.
Thanks, man. All right.
Sounds like it was a word that was discovered at Area 51.
I agree. The Naruto runners found out.
Sure.
Yeah.
I stand by you, and then you make up a word that I don't understand.
Dang it.
It's okay, I got you.
Yeah?
Isn't it weird? It's Naruto,
It's just Naruto.
not Naruto.
Dang
You said it like an old person.
it.
So glad I didn't
Like
try
how
now.
my mom used to say kamumu instead of kimono. I love her. She was trying.
Was she talking about really big kimonos, though?
No.
It's a kimono you wear around the house.
I mean, to be fair, though, wouldn't that be comfortable?
Yes. What? So what's everybody's plans? Everybody watching, what are you guys all doing this weekend?
Sitting next to the air conditioner.
No kidding.
It's supposed to get up to 103. Stay safe if you're in B-more.
Yeah.
Well, if it's going to be 103 here, anybody in the more southern states, it's going to be killer down there, I'm sure.
It's gonna be awful. Good luck.
Yeah. It will be awful. Well, it has to be the hottest weekend of the year. It's Artscape.
Of course.
So,
That just sounds not fun.
Artscape?
Well, no, Artscape sounds delightful, but Artscape in 103-degree weather with I'm gonna guess a lot of humidity. Like I'm not
Oh.
a weather person. I can't
You're
guarantee that.
You know what? You're going to be just as accurate as they are. It either will or it won't be the thing.
Just
Yeah.
draw some clouds real quick.
Yeah.
Put it up, and I'll just Vanna White. You're like
Yes.
this weekend.
the one of the things that's going on for Artscape, or connected to Artscape, is there's RPGB,
Okay.
which
RPG
is
Baltimore, right?
RPG Baltimore. Yeah, Role Playing Games Baltimore. Is going to be, so if you're in the area, you can check it out at the Auto Bar
That
on
sounds
Howard
fun.
Street.
That's Saturday, right?
I think it's Saturday and Sunday.
Oh.
Or possibly Friday and Saturday. I'm not sure, but I would suggest you check out the Artscape website
Dun, dun,
for
dun.
proper details.
There it is. Nice.
No one really knows.
For information
But
from
that's
somebody who
okay.
might know. I'm sure somebody does actually know, but that someone is just not me.
It's okay. We keep you around.
I appreciate it. See, I knew the important details,
True.
what its name was and where it was.
And you knew it to point us to places that knew.
To the internets.
Yeah.
To the internet.
Make a great informant. What's the information for today? Google it.
Google it.
Great job. You get a raise.
Exactly.
Everybody's basically, it's 2 hours. James says he's filming a 5-hour shoots starting tomorrow night
Oh, wow.
for a horror.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
thing.
Sounds like a blast.
I think I might have forgot to ask. I was wondering if James was involved. I can't remember if we had that conversation, but if James was involved in the TV show, the series that was kind of like supposed to be the precursor to Z Nation, the prequel kind of thing.
Isn't that being shot in Vancouver though?
No, that was shot around Calgary.
Oh, all right. I just feel like everything's shot in Vancouver.
Yeah,
There's
except the things that are shot in Calgary.
or Atlanta,
Yeah,
and sometimes California.
very rarely.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
That's okay,
Vancouver
though.
is
You're talking about like MASH, right?
yeah,
Which was
MASH.
all filmed in
Right.
on a backlot.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
But San Diego Comic-Con is in full fling today, and going on through the weekend.
Oh yeah.
Johnny is out there right now with Troy from Previews World.
Yay.
Josh, the boss man, is out there as well.
Cool.
But if you're if you come back to watch us and you happen to be out there, if you see them at the Diamond Previews booth, say hello. And also check, take pictures, lots of pictures, send us pictures. Because there's a lot of gaming companies out there right now set up. Skybound, the Op.
Yep.
Funko is announcing a bunch of their games for Funko Games is out
Oh my
there.
goodness. I didn't know they were doing games as well.
Yeah.
Have you got a little bit of FOMO, Rick?
Nope.
Nope. Not
I
at
have
all?
a lot of bit of FOMO.
A lot of bit of FOMO. Nice.
But it is all good. There's but if you have a convention going on near you or that you're going to hit up, take pictures. Let us see what's going on.
Yep. But we're less than 2 weeks away.
How many
From
fins
Gen Con?
come in this kit?
Hmm?
It comes with 2 fins, right? So you get the
Oh,
shark
sorry. Yeah, you get the
and a
shark.
fin.
So you get the shark leaping and the shark swimming,
Okay.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to hit little areas on this with the white mixed with the Acalian green.
Nice.
Just on
I'm
the
gonna
back.
steal some white from you in a hot minute.
Dang it.
Sure thing.
Not yet. In a hot
Okay.
minute. That was a
Sure.
like excessively hot minute.
Okay,
That
right.
was- That was much more quickly.
I might
than-
be busy in a minute.
Oh,
so
wow.
I figured we just set it up. It'd be all good.
Makes sense. So my son, Lucas, who is holding the ship on our page, so if you guys did not know, guys and gals did not know, we are giving away one of the Wizkids ships,
The was that the Fallen Star?
the Fallen Star.
Falling Star. Okay.
And there's a post up on the page, so if you go there and do the things, enter to win that. But my son is at D&D summer camp. right
D&D
now.
camp.
And he texted me before the program and let me know that he made 3rd level
Oh wow.
already. So they started on Monday. They made their characters and started an adventure, and they made like 2nd level on day 2. And now they're at 3rd level, and he picked Arcane Trickster as
Okay.
his character's path
Right.
for his rogue. So,
Because he's your son.
because he's my son. You
All
know,
about the tricky things.
yeah, and people have seen him on camera and
Yeah.
have figured out that he's a trickster and savage. But he's having a blast. We also played some D&D last night at one of the other local game stores closer to my house, and they had to fight some troglodytes.
Okay.
That's adorable.
Yeah, and a war gorilla.
As you
War
do.
ape, as one does. Yeah.
Sometimes you just can't. You can't get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta
You just
fight.
don't have enough bananas.
But everybody that played in that little scenario seemed like they had fun. I got wrangled into running a one-shot at the start because the regular DM was not able to attend.
Okay, so you did that last night?
Yeah.
All right.
And it was like right off the cuff type situation. But the troglodytes and a war ape are always fun.
Right.
Because, troglodytes aren't an overly
See, I
powerful
didn't spill it this time.
baddie,
appreciate that,
but they
thank
can they stink real bad, so that it affects the player's ability to fight them because they
Okay.
get all nauseous.
Right.
And it didn't hurt that I had a stink bomb that I cracked,
Oh, right, okay.
and told them that's the troglodyte scent.
You cracked that in the store?
Of course,
Really?
yeah,
Wow.
for all the other tables to experience it as well.
Cool.
Got a lot of bad, a lot of side eye mean looks.
Yep.
It's like, hey, I'm all about immersion.
Total immersion. Particularly for people who aren't involved.
Oh.
We're taking
They
you
just
all on this.
become they're not expecting to be NPCs, but they are.
Yep. They're brought into it. Sorry.
Craig says, sorry I'm late. What did I miss? Who won? Who won what?
The statue, I guess.
That was, I want to say...
Me.
No, it was Ryan Meacham won the statue.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool. Congrats, Ryan. I just noticed that Higzilla said, it's Gretchen, hide the green.
Yeah, but
Oh.
I'm not using green.
I am.
Yep.
It's all fun and games
And
until you
so-
spill the green.
Says that the wave looks like a tsunami print.
Nice.
A bit like that. I think I need to let let everything dry and then come back and do some dry brushing on it.
Would you like to see some mini?
That would be perfect time to let this dry. We'll check out some minis from the group.
Yep, so if you're not already a member of the Facebook group Painting Happy Little Minis, please do so. Go over there and request to add. We've had about 10 or 15 today.
Yeah. Loads.
Requests. So they're flowing in rapidly.
Absolutely
Chris
awesome.
Gorka with some D&D player characters. I saw the completed party of characters. They look amazing.
Yep. They look great.
And this, I don't know the one on the, is it a Dragonborn on the left?
I think so.
And a Tiefling on the
Yep.
on the right?
Look at those horns.
Yes.
Does that mean that the tiefling's really evil?
Could be.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coy Millsap with Almost Done.
Is this Coy or is this Corey? I think it might be
I think
Corey.
I think it's Coy. Is it?
Copy it from Facebook.
Oh, okay. My bad. My mistake.
I think it is Coy.
Almost
But what I
Done.
want to know is, Coy, are you related to Ronnie?
Ronnie Millsap.
If anybody knows who Ronnie Millsap was,
Was he a friend of yours from high school?
he was not.
Okay. My bad.
But that looks amazing.
Yep.
I'm not-
That's a Demon Prince
Okay.
from Games Workshop. But yeah, looks very very menacing. Look at that enormous claw out there beckoning.
Will crush your soul.
Come to me.
Drew Carrington working on
Bounty hunters.
Bosk.
Bosk.
one of the Star Wars Legion bounty hunters.
Yep. That yellow looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. Great job, Drew. Very nice.
Teddy Zartler.
Yep.
My daughter's Dragonborn Warlock.
Avada Kedavra.
It's cute.
Nice.
Very cool.
And that
From
Hero Forge.
Hero Forge.
Nice.
Yep, that looks nice. I think the yeah, are they wings on the back?
It looks like
I think
has
so.
has some little like stunted wings.
Yep, vestigial wings there.
Looks
But they're
good.
great. Yeah, the color combination looks awesome. Very nice.
Steve with the finished owlbear.
Hooray!
Nice.
That looks great. Very nice. Facing looks really very cool. It works great with the color of the owlbear there.
Absolutely. I think what's funny about the owlbears, almost all the owlbears that I've seen, as far as the sculpts and the way they're positioned, it looks like they're all getting ready to do some sort of like either a rap battle or some sort of like dance battle.
Owlbear
it.
dance battle would be awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
Are there any animators in the audience?
Good job, Steve.
Looks great.
Joshua with a Tiefling Sorcerer. This is actually the same miniature my son is using for his Tiefling.
His Arcane Trickster.
No, for his Tiefling Wizard that he plays in the game on Wednesday nights.
Wednesday nights, right. Okay.
And it looks awesome. Good job, Josh.
Yep, nicely done.
Yeah. Mark with any tips to fix or make the cloak better?
Okay.
There's a camera in my way, so I can't see the big one.
My only suggestion would be maybe some more highlights. To kind of like mute out the deeper, darker, recessed paint.
Are you saying that, like, take the highlights further, or mix, or create more layers in between the highlight and the dark?
I'd say more layers in between the highlight and the dark.
Okay, ready. Yeah, so it might be starting again with, so have that base color and then start with a highlight that's closer. Is that what you?
Yeah.
Okay, ready. Yeah, I think that could be good. I need to have a closer look, I think.
Yeah. Mark, if you're going to be at Gen Con, please bring this with you.
We'll be there.
Brian King, Angel of Radiance.
I think this one's a work in progress.
Yeah, but what is that? Is that a GW piece?
No.
No.
I don't know
It's
what that
it's not a WizKids piece.
And it's not a Reaper piece?
It may be a Reaper
Might be a
piece.
Reaper piece.
Yeah. It looks like a Sarah Angel and Red Sonja
Oh,
blend.
combination?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks awesome. I love it.
Very nice. I like the eyes. Good job.
Ralph, is his last name Odin?
Odin, yeah.
Nice.
That's cool.
And done. Very cool.
Nice. A cool, I guess a dwarf.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dwarf. I like the hammer or axe.
The axe.
I can't really tell
Yeah.
based on the angle, but yeah.
The axe. Yeah.
Very cool, Ralph.
I like the
Love it.
helmet. Helmet's cool.
Kings of War Vanguard Northern Alliance Warband. What the?
Excellent. So there's, speaking of dwarves,
Yeah.
there are lots of dwarves and a couple of big things there.
Yeah, those big things in the back on the flanks there they look amazing.
Very cool. We need a close-up of those.
Yeah. Good job.
Close-up of
Mike.
those, Michael. Cool.
He did, I just didn't grab one.
No worries.
Okay, that's fine.
We'll go back and look. And that's the other thing too, is if you want to take some better looks at these miniatures, they are in the group.
Yep.
So people can go back and look. Ryan with a male elf druid from Wizkids.
Ooh, I like the
Very
action
nice.
pose.
I do too.
Yeah.
I like you know what it looks like? Jack Frost.
It does,
A little bit,
actually.
a little bit. Yeah, with
yeah.
the staff.
From
Rise of the Guardians.
Rise of the Guardians, that's it.
Yeah. And I would definitely play a druid that had a kind of a winter theme to him.
Okay.
That'd be a fun character to play.
Yeah.
Very cool. Jason with experimenting with glaze mediums.
Right.
Okay. I don't think I've actually had an opportunity, or I mean, I've had hundreds of opportunities, but I have never used glazes.
You've literally had all the opportunities.
Yeah, every opportunity we do an episode. But I have not used glazes before. That would be fun.
Glazes are best used for helping that sort of that blending between highlight layers.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a base layer and then you do a highlight over it, a glaze of a color that's a glaze of that highlight layer, when it goes over, it puts a little translucency.
Okay.
It's a little glazes are translucent, sorry. So it puts a little filter, I guess, over that transition.
All right.
And then you highlight again, glaze with a slightly lighter color, highlight,
Okay.
glaze, highlight, glaze.
Nice.
So
Good job, Jay. I mean, it
Yeah,
looks amazing. Yeah. Mini Painter,
Lord,
Lord
Executioner.
Warhammer
from,
Age of Sigmar.
Age of Sigmar. Looks very cool.
is that Josh?
No.
No,
Who-
Mini Painter.
I don't know who that is.
But yeah, I love the.
Ooh, it looks
It looks
very.
like a wisp of smoke.
Yeah, it looks very smoky.
What was that?
Their name was called Mini Painter.
Oh, okay.
Mini Painter. Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, on the as you can see on the face there. So that's sculpted into the cloak. Oh well, sorry, there are the eye sockets and the nose
Right.
sort of thing is sculpted into the piece, but they've just done a really good job of bringing that out.
Yeah, it looks really cool. And like I said, it looks like a wisp of smoke.
Yep.
And yeah. I was asking if it was Josh. I thought maybe Leona was messing with him again.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then that would have been Mimi Painter.
True. It
All
looks
good.
great. Don Slater with my
Oh,
most
yeah.
recent painting project, Jesus, is that a double-barreled tank?
Yep.
Good Lord.
2 massive cans.
They better be wearing their hearing protection.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Don's a mate of mine from New York City.
Okay.
But,
It looks amazing.
He does spectacular work. He's always done brilliant paint jobs, and he does a lot of work as well with larger action figures.
Okay.
But yeah,
His-
nice stuff.
his-
I'm excited. He's just recently joined the group, and I think we'll get a lot of great
Oh, I have no doubt.
minis shown off. Yeah.
Ooh, spooky.
Yeah.
Yuri from Rising Sun. Nice. I think this is the one that you
Yeah,
did
I painted
as
this
well.
one. I painted your
I don't know how
version
to
of it.
pronounce
your eye.
it. Your eye?
Yep.
Jeff,
Uri.
good job. It looks as creepy as the miniature is meant to look.
Yep.
So good.
Nicely done.
Brittany Sanford with a work in progress, a Reaper Bone Devil.
Cool.
I believe we got a few of these in the Reaper 4, the Bone
Like
Devils.
in the core set.
In the core set.
Okay,
Yeah.
right.
I know I have this. I did get this in the core set, and I think it came with more than just one sculpt of it. So,
Okay. Pretty good.
if you like demons, devils, and stuff like that,
That's a good one.
it's a good one.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks great. Nice work, Brittany.
Sean with a bullywug. What? Designed by Amnia.
A mini 3D.
A mini 3D.
Yep.
Okay. It's funny that Bullywug shows up today because my son was talking about he wants to write his own little adventure.
Okay.
And he was
that's
asking about
cute.
what are some sentient creatures that would be in swamps and stuff. I said, well, we have lizard men, lizard folk, and bullywugs. He's like, what's a bullywug? And there it is, right there.
Let's make sure he sees that.
And that's a glorious looking
that
little
photo.
fig.
Yeah, it looks great.
Good job, son.
It looks grumpy.
It does look grumpy.
I feel like anything that's toad-like in manner needs to be grumpy.
I agree.
Yep.
Good job, Sean.
Yep, looks great. Nice one.
Last one.
Oh, hey, it's the Crafty Muse, Vanessa, with her
Vanessa?
Chibi Reaper Bones 4 Wizard. Nice.
Yeah, that looks great. I love the skull. The skull looks really neat.
The little dragon.
on top of the staff there.
Yeah, the little dragon skull thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a nice sort of line,
Mm-hmm.
sort of visual line between the scroll and the skull, which passes right across the face.
Oh, okay.
So it helps focus that.
Nice.
Yeah, looks great.
All right,
Nice
yeah,
work.
she's amazing. I can't wait to sit down and paint with her again.
Cool.
Because I will learn at least 1,000 more things.
Excellent. Excellent. Oh, that's cool.
Cool. Again, for everybody watching, if you are new to watching our live stream here, we do have the group Painting Happy Little Minis on Facebook, where you can go there and add your own works in progress, your completed pieces, ask questions, and give advice on helping everybody's skill set rise up, and just an amazing community of painters and artisans. It's so fun.
Yep.
So I took your idea to make the contrast stick, but I cheated since I didn't have any of the same things, and I just dry brushed white,
Oh, okay.
very
cool.
thin over everything to give it a sticking surface.
Oh, nice. And then put the contrast paint over that.
Yeah, and it sticks.
Cool. Sorry for a second. Okay.
I will say this, that miniature that you're painting, the bullet, is a definite 10 out of 10 wood fight.
Yeah.
You just fight them.
Oh yeah, I love bullets, especially when like a party is like trying to travel somewhere and they need their horses, because bullets love horse meat.
Okay.
And
Horse meat's supposed to be tasty.
the sound.
Man, you just
Yeah.
got rid of all our French viewers.
Yeah. The
It's supposed to
this,
be.
and apparently the sound of horses traveling, that cloppity sound,
Clippity-clop.
That cloppity sound.
is a very a large that sound. Yes, 2 coconuts.
I was gonna say, you can tell Rick's never actually ridden a horse.
I have. Yeah, I just did it. That sound is very much an attractant to bullets,
Right.
and they'll come and get them.
So is it like one of those things where
DM giveth, the DM taketh away.
need to gallop without rhythm so you don't attract the
Yeah,
worm?
yeah, you got to be like, yeah, give your
You have the
horses
one-
alcohol, get them all drunk.
And so you have the one friend with the gated horse,
Right.
one friend with the Paso Fino. Can get by. Only horse people understand. It's okay.
Or the?
I trust you.
Is that like the Lipizzaner stallion type thing? Where they're
That's the so gated horses don't have the standard gait of like a non-gated horse that they like trot and they canter and whatnot. But a gated horse was bred to move differently, so they can't technically trot, and it's to keep their back super straight for swords
Shows.
people and shows.
Yeah.
Well, originally it was for like fighting, but then it became dressage. But yeah, so Paso Finos are the most gated horse.
okay.
So if you look them up and you see videos of them online, their feet are moving really, 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 really quick. But their
Hashtag Gretchen's
backs,
pearls of wisdom. I mean, who knew? Who knew that she had this deep knowledge on both the age of sharks,
Yeah, ancient
And-
sharks and gated horses.
gated horses?
Yeah,
It's amazing.
Paso Finos,
Paso Finos.
bred by the conquistadors in the like 1500s.
That's right.
I'm either
Around
really,
about the same time as the shark
The
was
shark
born.
was born.
Coincidence? I think not.
I'm either really good at trivia night or I'm horrible because I only know random fun facts of knowledge.
I agree, you do. But it is exactly that.
know.
These are fun facts. Yells in Harvey Birdman. I'll take the queso. I'll take the case. Gretchen knows it all. Andrew says Gretchen knows it. Ryan says, I'm just imagining a nerdy lawyer who gets paid in painted miniatures. Let's get a look at the other minis being worked on by Rick and Gretchen too. Kurt wants to see stuff.
Sure.
Well,
We can put.
plenty of cameras, but yeah, put them on the spinner.
On the spinner.
Da-da-da-da.
And like I said, this right here is just too big.
Too big, too green.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Produce.
Oh, there's no red. Right now.
Uh,
Yeah, we'll show it later. It's interesting. I don't know how I feel about it.
How you feel about what?
This
The
the shield.
the shield? I think it looks great.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's doing exactly what you were hoping for.
It's not, but that's okay.
I'm gonna
Give me a
plop
look.
my guy
Because
back.
to me, it looks like how the original paint on because this comes pre-painted where it's almost all green,
Yep.
where it's almost all green and doesn't have a metallic look.
Right.
This at least gives it a metallic look with green in there for like maybe
Yeah.
algae growth or.
I think if you were to take some of this back to the silver rather than having the green, because you want to have that green glow from inside, right?
Yeah, it was a.
So what you've got is you've got light bending around over it. But if you take back some of that, and then in these crevices, just almost get down to pure white.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So you've got that light coming out.
Looks good on camera.
It does look cool, doesn't it?
Dang it, it does.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
really good on camera.
Shoot.
Way better on
Just tell everyone that's exactly
like,
how
no,
it's
seriously,
supposed to
it's-
look. Yeah.
It's like here, it just looks. But here, I think all of your stuff should just be shown under here.
Just I can.
But no, it looks great. I think you should continue.
Okay. Thanks.
I have faith in you,
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
particularly in the camera as well.
The camera lies.
Don't we all just look better on camera though?
But
I don't.
I'm 50-50.
Jeez.
That's right.
I'm just talking
Carl's-
about me. I'm only talking about me.
Ryan says the octopus looks great. Sarah says, "Wow, nice." And Carl says, "There are no mistakes, only happy little shields."
Happy little
That's
shields.
true. And this isn't little. This thing's.
It's about the size of my face.
So when you put it all together here, this is a ginormous miniature. And this is supposed to, I'm going to put it next to what's considered the large cannon for Wizkids cannons here.
Wave 9.
Large cannon, this guy. It's ridiculous.
That is insane.
There. Yeah, large cannon and this guy. It's awesome. And I don't know how I would feel about seeing this particular miniature stomping through Waterdeep, or all of them, because apparently there's multiple of them.
Yep.
I know how I would respond. Nope.
Yep. Apparently
Like that thing.
something big and evil's coming. We should probably move along. Oh, 5 thin layers?
5 thin layers.
I
Awesome.
love it. Your friend that you said recently joined and had the tank,
Yeah, Don Slater.
does he do it on a green screen, or is that a diorama piece that he has?
It's a diorama piece background.
Man, it looks
yeah.
so good.
It is cool.
And his photography is also very, very nice.
Yeah. Don does loads of great stuff.
Ryan says, I heard the camera adds 10 out of 10 wood paint again. And then Mike G, my favorite part of those dwarves was they give you a dead one laying down and his tongue is sticking out.
All right, that's from the Mantic,
The
Mantic dwarves.
Nice.
So that was from the Northern Alliance pictures that we saw there.
Yeah, those are cool. All right. You know, now that I kind of look at kind of away, I'm not upset.
Yeah.
So it's a
shouldn't
little
be.
crooked.
Well, aren't they all? It was in my car, so
the heat got
the heat
to 'em?
got it a little bit, so that's all good. But that could just be the wave illusion of as it's swinging,
Yeah.
it's giving it that I don't know.
Well, the best swords have a little bit of flex in them, right?
Well, yeah, they have flex. They're not crooked.
Oh,
Sorry, Rick. I was trying to help you out.
I appreciate it.
We can bend it back out. It's
Yeah,
fine.
absolutely.
It's good.
Yeah. We'll fix it. So, as we're coming close to the end of the episode today, make sure you guys all go, guys and gals, everybody, all ye people who watch the show, go out to your friendly local game store and support the community that's trying to be being built around the store. If they have painting that goes on there, go check it out. Even if, when they announce that they're having a paint and take, go participate. It's always appreciated when skill levels of all
Make new friends.
Make new friends, and all skill levels are represented. So that the new painters can sit there and go, "Oh my God, that's amazing! How did you do that?" And you can give them those pointers, and help them out. It's a lot of fun. I've gone to a couple recently at some of the local stores here, and again, you sit down to paint, and everybody there painting is just phenomenal. But it's a good time.
I like how this boy came out. Good boy.
Oh yeah, that boy is looking great. The land shark coming to your door. Knock knock. Who's there?
I think that'll look very good once it's dried a little bit.
Housekeeping.
Yep.
But I think I really like if I could go back in time now that I know how they react.
Wait, you know all this information about the past. I think you can. I think you can go back in time.
But now that I know how the contrast paints react and how to get them to stick and all that kind of stuff, it'd be really fun I feel like you could get like crystals forming out of rock.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Really nice because it's not opaque unless you'd want it to be opaque. So you could get that nice like crystallus kind of thing going, just layered on up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, that'd be cool.
Also, Gen Con, less than 2 weeks away. We will be there at Gen Con. Dave will be there, myself, and others. Gretchen will not. On that sad day.
It's like people are going to contact me again asking.
Yeah. Where are you at? How's the Gen Con?
Rick said that you were there.
I'm trying to say that, sorry, she will not be there. But there are a few events that you
okay.
should keep an eye out for. There is, if you are at Gen Con, there is a adventure being run by Kurt Pearson.
Yep.
I am helping him build a world called the Severed Veil.
Seven Veil.
And in that world, you will die.
But is that Veil V-E-I-L or V-A-L-E?
V-A-L-E.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
even better.
If you're there and you have time slot to sign up, check it out. Sign up and play in that. Also on Saturday night from 5 to 8 p.m. is a charity event. If you're there, come watch us play. I'll be playing with some other industry professionals, to include Brian Steele.
Yep, Brian's running it, isn't he?
He's running it. He
Brian
is
Steele.
He is our dungeon master. It is a Spelljammer event. It's going to be fun, and it's for charity.
Very
so,
cool.
Check it out, and it will be recorded, not by us. He has a camera person coming and capturing that footage, so it'll be available afterwards.
That'll be good because I won't be there.
You're not what?
What?
Saturday 5 to 8. Where
Saturday 5 to 8. I'm going to be playing in a tournament.
No.
Yeah.
kind of
Take
tournament?
that. A Dark Age tournament.
Makes sense. And
I like
who
the
sculpted
look
a lot
of
of those Dark
shame,
Age
like,
miniatures?
oh.
Who sculpted a lot of those Dark Age miniatures?
I'm not sure who sculpted them.
Did Brian do it?
No, Brian didn't sculpt any of them.
But he is.
But you wrote a
involved.
lot of the rules for them.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Actually, the warband I'll be using, yeah, I think Brian wrote the rules for those. All those.
It's crazy. So there's that. All that.
Yes.
There's a lot of cool stuff going on for Gen Con. Make sure you check it out. Follow Gen Con. But the big thing is, if you are not there,
Yeah.
a lot of your local retailers are doing what's called, which is you. So you could go to games and stuff, or you're participating local retailer and participate in pop-up Gen Con, where a lot of publishers have sent some demos.
Sent
of
some
games.
awesome pop-up books, and you open them up, and it's like,
A pop-up D&D adventure would be so much fun, though.
but it's set in the halls of the
You could just
Indianapolis
open it up
Convention Center. I'm saying it could happen.
That could happen.
Anyway, keep going.
But
now that we've derailed you.
a lot of retailers across the United States and beyond
pop-up
are
dungeon.
participating in pop-up Gen Con, where you can go to your local store and experience some of the games that are being demoed at Gen Con,
Yeah.
available at your local retailer.
I think it's a very cool idea.
And
It's an awesome idea.
one of those things is Pathfinder 2nd Edition,
Right.
Terror Below by Renegade, and what's that? Medium by Greater Than Games. So there's a lot. The lists are on the Gen Con site. If you go to gencon.com and check out Pop-Up Gen Con,
Pop-Up Gen Con.
you can see what is available. And if you go to gencon.com, sign up, and then get a ticket, because you can get a ticket for Pop-Up Gen Con, present it at your local game store, you'll get a cool little lanyard. That says you were
Like a
participating.
Gen Con lanyard?
Lanyard.
Yeah. So lots of cool stuff.
You know what?
Sounds
Now
great.
that I'm looking at, now that it's dry, it's looking in person like it did on camera a lot more.
Yeah.
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 Now let's see how it looks on camera now.
Right. There we go.
I didn't touch anything this time.
We've all gone silent.
Okay. Interesting. I'll work on it.
Just a whip.
But until then, this has been Painting Happy Little Minis. To everybody that's watched today, thank you so much. And for those that shared us, thank you again. I'm Rick,
I'm Dave.
And I'm Gretchen.
and we'll see you at a game store.
Thanks for watching Painting Happy Little Minis. If you liked it, leave a like and a comment below, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any new content.